Hey everyone, my name is Kamal और मैं एक ट्रेडर हूँ। आज मैं आपको एक पावरफुल स्ट्रैटेजी बताना चाहता हूँ जो आपको आपके पहले $10,000 पर मंथ कमाने में मदद कर सकता है। ये स्ट्रैटेजी पॉकर ऑप्शंस या किसी भी प्लेटफॉर्म पर ट्रेडर के लिए एकदम सही है। इससे पहले कि हम डिटेल्स में जाएं, फॉर मोर ट्रेडिंग टिप्स एंड स्ट्रैटेजीज के लिए मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करें। इसके अलावा मेरे टेलीग्राम चैनल से जुड़ें वेयर आई शेयर एक्सक्लूसिव कंटेंट एंड मोर टिप्स। बट मोर इम्पोर्टेंटली ये बात है कि मैं आपको आज ही एक प्रॉफिटेबल ट्रेड के बारे में बताना चाहता हूं और मदद करना चाहता हूं विद 90% सक्सेस रेट के साथ में फ्री ट्रेडिंग सिग्नल्स प्रोवाइड करके। मेरे सब्सक्राइबर्स पहले ही इन सिग्नल्स के साथ में अमेजिंग रिजल्ट्स देख रहे हैं। जस्ट चेक आउट द सक्सेसेस एंड यू कैन ऑल्सो अचीव द सेम रिजल्ट्स। अब आइए शुरू करते हैं और स्ट्रैटेजी को समझते हैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप। So first of all, today I will explain you a little bit about the terminal and how to interact with it and what tools we can use today to make up money and all the necessary moments so that we can actively and profitably trade. So we'll get started today with $60 deposit and we'll choose a currency pair in this menu. I work exclusively with the most profitable, which gives me a maximum profit at the moment, and I like to do it. And of course there are other assets, but they give me less of an input and they're not quite renewable at the end. And for this I've already prepared assets and we can see them all over here. Initially, let's look at the whole picture of it. So we'll choose our time frame and we'll see the overall picture on this asset. But we are looking at the Australian dollars and we can see what kind of picture we have. After a good assessment of the asset, we can say that we are currently trading in this zone, and we can see that we have an excellent supporting zone over here which are trying to test, and we cannot break through at this stage, and we are most likely having previously looked in this situation. We'll most likely try to jump, but first of all we'll choose indicators, and I have prepared them for today for you guys, and they are ADX and Dawn chain channels. Indicators that will help me constantly at work, and I often trade with them because they give me really good results. And if you want to learn more about them, you can go on to my Telegram channel, and where I present all the best strategies for you to trade and earn money today. So well, we can see again that we have a very good zone on the ADX, and we are trying to consolidate with testing of the support zone, as I said earlier. Okay, and most likely we'll have a small rebound, but again according to these indicators we can see that most likely the downward trend will continue and the assessment of this asset will go a little bit further. In the same way, according to the Dawn chain channels, we can see that we have a very good structural channel, but again observant of this imbalance zone, we can make a small offset and go to the rising small structure, at least temporarily, and after the processing of the downward trend. Well, let's go to a more working minute time frame at the moment. Okay, we can see an excellent support zone over here, and with the second jump I immediately propose to work it out, and we start with the amount bet of $50, and then we have a 30-second time frame, and here we go. Great work guys, as always. Accordingly, we have earned $96, and I see this intersection on the ADX line which in fact worked, and I have been shown this rising candle, and most likely it will even further, and I think we should most likely test this zone. But then we have a good asset markdown. But let's move on to the next asset. We'll start with the larger time frame, and in order to take a global look at the picture. Okay, and we see an excellent rising channel, which in fact also according to the Dawn chain channel shows us that we have some structural zones which we also now see. There is a possibility to change the trend, but so far at the moment it is unlikely because we have a very good zone that has formed here starting from here, and we'll see most likely the asset will go further. But according to the ADX, we also see that there is a rising channel, and accordingly in combination with these indicators we'll see a more long-term momentum. But in fact, all of this we can see that we have in the minute time frame, the same thing now, great. And at the moment we have conditions for trading. Therefore, what we're doing at the moment is we choose the amount bet to $90, and here it is, and we'll make a bet. Great work, friends. Just after the intersection of the middle sling along the ADX, we can clearly see that there is a strong rising trend. And even if we don't have the full candles bar to evaluate the asset, still the elementary work has been done, and we can make money. I want to take a moment and tell you all about my active trading community on Telegram. I post daily updates with tons of useful and relevant information about trading. In this channel, I share latest news, provide extensive trading materials, and analyze my top strategies. But most importantly, I offer free trading signals with 90% success rate that will help you out with profitable trades. My subscribers are already seeing amazing results with these signals. Just check out their successes and you can achieve the same too. If you're interested and haven't joined my channel yet, click the link in the description and grow together. Now let's get back to the video. Next, we'll have the next asset, and we'll go with the Northern Krone, which is also shows a very good picture on the minute time frame. Okay, so let's take a closer look, and we can see a very strong active structure at the 1 hour. Okay, and that's a very interesting picture, and we can see yesterday at 15:30. And we'll see that there is a descending structure, a very strong resistance zone has been formed. Okay, and which we'll most likely test. I'm sure we'll break through this further, but at the least we should check this level. And accordingly, what should we do? We'll go to the minute time frame and we'll see we have an excellent intersection of the middle sliding, which is further ascending down. Therefore, we'll definitely test this story now, and we'll pick up a good entry point. Okay, and here we go. Super, guys. We can see it is very readable on the Dawn chain channels. And that now we have an ascending structure will most likely consolidate and go a little higher. And ADX especially shows us that there is a very good position in this long and will actually work it out. So let's move on. And here we have Australian dollars, and we'll now take a picture of the hour frame. Okay. And we can see we have a small price of the asset, and we are moving a little to the ascending structure with a small correction nevertheless. And to our channels, we'll see that there will be most likely be a rebound, perhaps a small drop. Now we'll take a look at the smaller time frame, and we'll see a good descending structure, cross-sectional lines, and we'll see large volumes for sale. And now in the same way, accordingly, we'll make a good move, and we'll choose a bet to $320, and here we go. Great work, friends. We have more than $500 on our deposit, and we can see that it continues perfectly. With such volumes, we'll evaluate the asset a little more. And if you want the same for yourself, go to my Telegram channel and I will help you gladly and teach you all the structures and ways to earn money, and the link is in the description of the video. But this is the last asset for today, and we'll go to the hours time frame and we'll look at the chart, the whole picture. And there's a good rising structure, and we have a stage of correction, and accordingly with the same good volume in this zone again, channel perfectly shows it, and will not change will not change, will not break in this structure. That is unlikely. We'll have a further valuation of the asset and likely in the short term growth approximately to this zone. Accordingly, we'll go to the minutes time frame and see that uniquely there is a decrease we have in the channel, and we'll take a small break and we'll most likely adjust to the lower zone. And now at the moment we have the amount to $600, and here we go. $1,000 in a pocket, isn't that a great result, guys? And literally that too in a few minutes. And actually it's actually visible that we have a short term growth, and I will explain why. Because after a strong activity of the seller, it is necessary to close the full candle to the shorts, and it will be all. And most likely there will be a declining structure and we'll see a small jump over here. Alright guys, I highly recommend you to try out this strategy because it can help you earn some seriously good money. If you have any questions, feel free to send me a private message on Telegram. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and join my Telegram community for tips and strategies and updates. Stay connected so that you don't miss anything important. And I'll see you all guys in the next video.